Well, as we just saw in the close-up of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients in this version of a Mardi Gras Hurricane.
Yes. Plus, we also have orange juice in here, which we don't care about because they all look different. So
this drink is about half orange juice and half everything else that you see in front of you.
even though there's a lot of booze in here, there's an ounce and a half of each of these gins. This dark
I mean
one.
rums.
Rums. I keep saying gins. Oh, where's the white rum? Oh, we'll show you the white rum in the next shot because we're going to do... There's so many different recipes for hurricanes. There is no one set thing except maybe that it has rum. I have a bunch here.
Well, let's talk about this one. This particular drink has 1.5 ounces of dark rum, 1.5 ounces of light rum,
which is there.
1.5 ounces
No,
of...
1 ounce. 1 ounce,
1
of,
ounce
gin,
of gin.
which is what I always say. Amaretto.
A 1/4 ounce of
Amaretto.
amaretto.
Or 1/2 ounce of amaretto.
Yes.
And
How much blood orange?
this is an interesting. There is usually amaretto and all this stuff here and some sort of citrus. This is new. It's come out on the market recently. Salerno. It's a blood orange liqueur invented by the guy who made Hendrick's gin. And I just did 1/2 ounce of that, and it gives it such a nice bite. It works
Really
with the
does.
amaretto. We don't know yet because we didn't taste it, so we're going to taste these now.
And then we tossed in just a drop or two of Rose's
Grenadine. It seems
syrup.
that grenadine is almost involved in all of these things. One of the things that's involved is passion fruit juice, which you can't find in town that I can find. So we didn't do any of the recipes that need passion fruit.
Now
You can usually use pineapple, orange, lemon.
We're going to taste our concoction.
It smells good.
Man, that is good.
Yes, it
Chilled,
is.
over ice,
Chilled.
shaken, and then strained. But this would be good on the rocks too.
Yeah, I think you can do it on the rocks. Overwhelming amaretto, but it's nicely balanced by this Salerno blood orange liqueur.
We tried this without the Salerno first, and it was good. The amaretto was the signature flavor, really.
Amaretto.
But then when we added the Salerno blood orange, it balanced it out.
It's a very mellow, soft drink. I mean, there's so much orange juice in here. You should have this for breakfast.
Yeah.
You should have it for breakfast because
So-
it's healthy. A lot of
But don't forget, it's not just for breakfast anymore.
gin, rum. Tastes good.
You could drink a lot of these fast.
And not even know it. If you put ice in it, and a lot of these drinks also get soda water in, so that sort of adds to its bubbliness and the amount of water as opposed to alcohol that you have. The funny thing about when you start putting bubbly club soda or something in, you're liable to drink more just because it's more thirst quenching. So you still get drunk. Watch it. It's Mardi Gras, you know.
Right.
Have your hurricane. We're going to take a break and come back
With our next
drink
selection.
right after this.
Drink number 2 for Mardi Gras.
This apparently is from Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans. This recipe is what they said. And Pat O'Brien's is supposed to be the place that
Hurricane
the
Central
was invented. We did the video drug one because that seemed weird. And Mark doesn't like pineapple juice. So this one would be perhaps the biblical one because it goes back to Pat O'Brien. And the main ingredient is a little bit of pineapple juice. Vodka, of all things, we use Sobieski because it's very available in town and reasonable. The Myers rum we're using this as the light rum. This is Myers, everybody's used to, the dark Jamaican rum, but this is platinum white. Oh, we use only the best when we're getting drunk. Something everybody has, triple sec. You can get this.
People use that for margaritas a lot.
Yeah. So, you know what? The Hurricane is variation on margarita. All drinks are variation on the same thing, really.
Yes.
And as in the previous Hurricane, we have Amaretto. Or as Wallace Shawn said, Amaretto. Remember that?
No.
Dinner with Andre.
Oh, yes.
And, of course, the ubiquitous grenadine. You always, for some reason, put grenadine in. It's a little sweetness. It's made with... Well, this is made with artificial flavor, probably.
High fructose corn syrup,
But
sadly.
it's supposed to be sort of pomegranate syrup.
That's the color that you see in the
picture in like a
Sunshine.
yes
Tequila sunrise.
Tequila sunrise. So the thing about
Coupe
this
de
one
Gras.
is you float a dark rum. It's supposed to be 151 rum. Many of the books say 151 rum is the thing that gets you drunk, and well, it should. But this
Instead,
is
we're
going to
gonna
do a
use
little
40
Kraken
proof.
floating on top. We'll see if it floats.
Well, the 151 does, I think, because of all the alcohol.
Oh, probably.
How much are you supposed to put on? According to the recipe, Michael.
It says a float of.
Oh, that's right, a float.
It is floating. Look, it's floating.
It
on top.
is. And it'll float to the top. You see a kind of a dark rim. So that'll be the first flavor you get, I suspect.
Yeah. Let's
Have
see.
you already
but
started
mine-
drinking yours? Yeah, I think you did. You couldn't wait.
Yeah. No, I didn't drink this. So we're gonna see
All
what
right.
this is like.
Let's see how it is.
Cheers. Wait.
First thing
Smells
you smell
good. Pineapple.
is rum and pineapple.
Man. Oh.
The pineapple overpowers everything.
No. The Kraken. You want some more Kraken rum? I love Kraken. You know why? It's got a picture of an octopus or a squid. No, it's an
It's
octopus.
a giant octopus.
And they're fun. This is a fun rum to be drinking. What do you think of this one?
I like this. It's quite a bit different from the previous Hurricane that we sampled.
You know, there's an underpalate of the amaretto,
There is.
grenadine. Yeah. The
I-
vodka must lighten it up.
All that grenadine does is add a sousant of sweetness and a bit of color.
And you could probably do the same thing with simple syrup or maybe the agave syrup. Agave syrup is the new go-to sweetener. Because it's,
I like it.
Okay, you like this one better than the other one?
No, this seems sweeter.
Well, we could go put some more Salerno in and, that's blood orange liqueur all the time.
I don't like to be a slave to sweet drinks.
I like the combination of amaretto and pineapple.
You know, I don't care for pineapple, but this is not bad at all.
It's pretty much covered up.
And I would drink this at any time.
And I'm thinking it's the Kraken that makes it palatable. So any dark rum, the dark rum, the go-to rum is, Myers 151 Dark, I would say, or whatever you got. This isn't bad.
So, Michael, since you bought a whole six-pack of pineapple juice,
I'm going to take back the other six.
anytime you want to make these, I'll
Come over to my house and
and I have
I'll do, well, you don't like pina coladas?
yeah, I do like the pina
Pina
colada.
coladas
Yeah.
are good. So we're going, this
move
is
on.
your basic beginning drink for
Mardi Gras.
The Hurricane. We're going to go to, we're not going to do the Ramos Gin Fizz because I don't have any orange water, but we're going to experiment with two Gin Fizzes. One that I saw on the internet that Charlotte Voisy, who's a really great mixologist, made up using creme de violette or a violet liqueur.
We have that, sort of.
And we're going to do that, and then we're going to try something new. And I'm thinking, and what made me think of this is it's Mardi Gras. The devil's around, you're trying to get him off. So the other one is going to be made with absinthe. Because I've never made I'm thrilled.
He is.
Actually, Michael, but I'm also thrilled because I never made a gin fizz. And usually it's the Ramos Gin Fizz, which is made with the orange water. Charlotte Voisy from Small Screen on YouTube has this
Famous mixologist.
famous, and she substituted the orange water for this stuff. She uses a brand name creme de violette, but this is a creme de violette by Drouleau, and obviously, as the name suggests, it's the essence of.
Essence of violets.
I thought violets. Oh, violets. Oh, okay.
Violets, Michael.
I'm all against violence, especially in the cinema.
And this is ultraviolet.
Yes. So one of the strong things is there is an egg white in this. We're sharing one drink because, if we did one drink each, we'd be as drunk as we are now.
Not with this drink because it's pretty small.
It's a pretty small drink. So it's got one egg white. Mark has these homogenized egg whites, which
I buy them by the carton.
So you don't have to break an egg open and throw out the yolk. 1.5 ounces of gin. They suggest Hendrick's gin, but the Violette, well, I don't know.
I don't think it really matters.
We have some fresh lemon juice, a little simple syrup. Simple syrup is 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Mix it together and boil
Heat
the
it up.
water. It's really easy to make. Don't go buy it unless you really want shishi simple syrup.
Yeah.
And a quarter part cream. And the thing that makes it a fizz is a little bit of soda water.
Fizzy water.
So Charlotte Voisy says, put your soda water in first, gives it the fizz. And then
Okay.
we're going to pour it out.
Add our main ingredient.
Hopefully I aim right.
Okay.
And here,
Now, why are you straining it?
strain it because when you shake it up, here, give me yours back. When you shake it up, you get a lot of broken ice.
Ah, you don't want little
And also,
shards.
as you saw before, if you're doing fresh lemon, which is what we did,
You get pulp.
you get pulp. You don't want pulp.
Okay.
Pulp should be a fiction. And
The coup de grace.
the coup de grace, you go like this. You take it and,
Ooh, I saw that.
okay, then it floats in, and I'll do little. Then come out
You get the
like
oils, really, not so much
yes,
juice.
essential
it's
oils,
the essential
yes.
oils in the rind.
that. Ooh, it smells really
It really
good.
does, doesn't it? Okay. Wow.
Wow. Oh man, this is great.
That violet and the orange together?
It really works well. The orange helps a lot. And you know what? If you did the orange water in here, it wouldn't be. It
I
would be
prefer
good.
this.
It would be good. But
It's more intense.
the violet, cream de violette, or you can use a bitter truth violet liqueur. It's not a lot of places you can get violet liqueur, but if you're in a big city, you know, like Vinton or Deming. Careful.
No, you use half and half, right?
Yes, I did. Oh, with pure cream, this would be.
This would be something.
Yes.
And then the egg whites give it a certain frothiness.
The egg white's good. You can't taste egg white.
No, you
But
get it.
it mellows the drink out, really.
It gives it a certain body.
Yeah. And it's not that alcoholic. This is like
No, it really isn't.
pretty much a little bit of gin and a lot of lemon juice.
We didn't make a large one. You know, this was a very small
Yeah, we're
drink
just
on our
sharing
behalf.
one. So what we're going to do after we get out from this shot, we're going to try one. This is for my benefit. I want to try one with, instead of cream de violette, we're going to try it with absinthe. That sort of makes it one of my favorite drinks is the Corpse Reviver #2.
Yes.
Which is gin, Cointreau, lemon juice, and what else? Oh, Lillet. We're not going to do that. So, but it does use a few drops of absinthe. And what I think it's going to do is do a Corpse Reviver Gin Fizz. So we're going to come back and taste that in
Okay.
front of you and see how that works.
Down the hatch. It's a very tasty drink. Well, here we are, part 4.
Part 4, or part 2 of the Ramos Gin Fizz variations.
Why Ramos?
There's a guy named Ramos who used the orange water flower in a hotel in New Orleans, and it's a great drink. I mean, it's a weird,
How do you spell Ramos?
Ramos.
You mean Ramos?
I'm not from here.
Well, I am.
Yeah, well, you're good.
Sounds like Ramos to
Okay,
me.
so we just did the Creme de Violette variation by Charlotte Voisy, and now we're doing, this is basically the alcohol that we're using,
Yeah.
and
Gin and the dreaded.
I am doing what he doesn't like, absinthe. I don't know why he doesn't like it, because he was a relative of Picasso, and those guys got drunk a lot. So to start this off, hopefully we're teaching you your Ramos or your Ramos Gin Fizz variations.
We start with
off
soda
with a
water.
little fizz. You
That
could
much?
Okay, a little more.
I think so. Just a little bit more. Okay.
All this does is give it a little. It gives a fizz to the Ramos Fizz.
Wouldn't be gin fizz without it.
But the exciting part, as you may remember from our previous segment on the Creme de Violette Fizz, we start with an egg white. We do gin. They suggest Hendrick's gin. You could use whatever gin you want because it all makes it taste different. We're using this, absinthe for years was anathema. It was banned. It wasn't even around. This one,
because it was abused.
well, they said it caused insanity, but it caused insanity because it has a really high alcohol content. The wormwood doesn't produce the hallucinogens that people thought it did. So that's good, isn't it?
Or is it?
Yes, I don't know. Well, we're going to try this. I thought it'd be good to have something with wild, wicked things because they had absinthe in New Orleans. It's a very Mardi Gras type thing. The other stuff in here, once again, is lemon juice, simple syrup, which is a standard, and a little bit of cream.
Not to mention the egg whites.
Which is in the beginning.
Yes. Okay.
You do a dry shake without ice cubes in the beginning, and ooh, got a little bit here.
That's okay.
We don't want to cheat anybody here.
What's the matter? Word, you can't finish it?
Yeah, I don't want to leave any over, because nobody's going to drink it. And once again, the fun part,
The
the squirt of
lemon essence,
orange essence.
There
it goes. I saw that. Did you hit it? Someone hit the thing.
I'm glad it didn't
Hey,
hit me in
look
the
closely.
eye.
Hit you in the eye. There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers once again. Not bad. Not bad at all. The Pernod, it's not Pernod, it's absinthe.
I don't take the absinthe until the end. It finishes with the absinthe, that licoricey essence.
Yeah, it's absinthe, but it's
Which
absinthe.
I don't like.
Well, some people like, a lot of people don't like, they say licorice, because ouzo has licorice, Sambuca has licorice.
Galliano.
Absinthe is more, Galliano, yeah. Absinthe also has licorice, and it used to be made pretty much by Pernod in France, absinthe. But Pernod took out the wormwood, and now it's just Pernod. I think the Crème de Violette was a little bit more fun.
If I drank enough of these, I might learn to like licorice.
Oh, well, let's keep going.
But
These are fun. It's something to do with the egg. This is like breakfast, too. We did the orange juice breakfast.
it's got the orange. It's got the lemon.
It's got egg whites.
It's got the egg whites.
And a little bit of milk, so it's like having coffee.
You got a croissant. You've got it.
Coffee. Maybe we should try a coffee-flavored one.
That'll be another show.
Maybe next year. So we're going to sign off for now and wrap it up.
We'll see you back in the studio.